Hi everybody, my name is Yah.
I'm Jason.
I'm Caden.
I'm Jaden.
We're the Torah YouTube channel.
And we thank you guys very much for joining us. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And we love our Creator. And who are we, Caden, as a people?
We are the people who believe that the law, statutes, and commands, the first 5 books of the Bible, known as the Torah, known as some people call it the law, is for all time. It is for all generations. It was not done away with. It was never meant to be done away with. People that done away with it were the humans themselves that decided they don't want to keep the law. We believe that the Messiah, his name is Yahushua HaMashiach. There were no J's. He is our way to salvation. He is the first step of our salvation.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are deep into our story of Tobit Yah. And yesterday, what exactly happened, gentlemen?
Yesterday he basically went. This was Raphael, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yesterday his dad told him to go get the silver, and he's like, well, how do I get the silver if the guy doesn't know me? And he's like, well, go find someone of like a good person. And so he comes and finds someone, and it's Raphael, the archangel, who transforms into this guy named Azariah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he basically he's like, what tribe you from? He lies. He pretty much lies. Tells him from a different tribe. Tells him he's this person of this family. He's like, welcome. He goes, and then he's like, all right. So they went on their way together with their dog.
Yeah, and it's very interesting. It's very curious. Does Torah apply to messengers, or is there lines where they can do stuff? Because here's the thing with that messenger, unless the dad knew that the kid was going with a family that he knew, he was never going to let his kid go with anyone. So if the messenger hadn't lied, then that it would have never gone on. Okay, let's continue on. You guys keep your questions and keep your stuff for the very end, and let's just read through it. And as they went on their journey in the evening, they came to the river Kiddekil, and they stayed there. And when the young man went down to wash himself, a fish leaped out of the river and would have bitten him. Then the messenger said to him, "Catch the fish." And the young man took hold of the fish and pulled it to the land.
Do you get like some sort of like...
Is that a big fish?
Sort of biting fish? Some sort of shark?
Yeah, it's a fish. To whom the messenger said, "Open the fish and take the heart and the liver and the gall and put them away safely." So the young man did as the messenger commanded him. And when they had roasted the fish, they ate it. Then they both went on their way till they drew near to Apocrypha. Then the young man said to the messenger, "Brother Azariah, what use is the heart and the liver and the gall of the fish?" And he said to him, "Regarding the heart and the liver, it is if a demon or an evil spirit troubles anyone, we must make a smoke from it before the man or the woman, and they shall be troubled no more. As for the gall, it is good to anoint one who has whiteness in his eyes, and he shall be healed." And when they had come near to Rages, the messenger said to the young man, "Brother, today we shall stay with Raguel, who is your cousin. He also has only one daughter named Sarah. I shall speak for her, that she may be given to you as a wife. For the right of her belongs to you, seeing only you are from her relatives. And the maiden is lovely and wise. Now therefore listen to me, and I shall speak to her father. And when we return from Rages, we shall celebrate the marriage. For I know that Raguel is not able to marry her to another according to the law of Moshe, but he shall be liable to judgment, because the right of inheritance belongs to you rather than to any other." Then the young man answered the messenger, "I have heard, brother Azariah, that this maiden has been given to 7 men, who all died in the marriage room. And now I am the only son of my father, and I am afraid, lest if I go to her, I die as the others before. For a wicked spirit loves her, which harms none except those who come unto her. Therefore I also fear, lest I die and bring the life of my father and my mother to the grave with sorrow because of me, for they have no other son to bury them." Then the messenger said to him, "Do you not remember the orders which your father gave you, that you should marry a wife of your own relatives? Therefore hear me, O my brother, for she shall be given to you as wife, and do not regard the evil spirit. For this same night she shall be given to you in marriage. And when you go into the marriage room, you shall take the ashes of incense, and shall lay some of the heart and liver of the fish upon them, and shall make a smoke with it. And the demon shall smell it and flee away, and never come again any more. But when you come to her, both of you rise up and pray to Elohim, who is kind, who shall show favor to you and save you. Do not fear, for she is appointed to you from the beginning, and you shall preserve her. And you shall go in, and she shall go with you, and I say that she shall bear you children." Now when Tobit had heard these words, he loved her, and his heart completely joined with her. All right, gentlemen.
So it starts off, right? They're doing their thing. They're leaving their town, and they get to the point where they're in a river. They're hanging by a river. That's probably where they stop for the night. And I think this is like where you get the first miracle of Tobit, and you have a fish, right? Then you catch a fish, because if you've ever tried to catch fish underwater or jumping at you, it's very hard.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the fish was almost like leaped into his hands, like it was given to him.
When there's also there are biting fish. There's a fish like called walleye, and you have to.
piranhas.
Huh? Well, I'm talking. When you fish walleye, they literally will jump in the boat. You have to take a bat and beat them to death, or they will like you. They will. You have to. There's certain fish that you have to beat to death, or they will take you. I don't know if walleye's even a clean fish or not. But so what do we make of this? That we're supposed to take the heart and the gall and the liver.
So it's like a sacrifice. It was like the innards of him that we sacrifice, right? You don't sacrifice the intestines. You don't sacrifice the rest of that. Those are the things you would probably sacrifice when you pull it out of a
Kind of a sacrifice, but he has been given instructions. What are his instructions with these things?
His instructions were to take the heart and the liver and to basically burn them when he got married.
Yeah, and so it's something about the smoke of these things combined that
Drive the demon away.
yeah, the demon is driven away. And so what do we make of this? Do we make this as this is reality? I mean,
I guess how they got rid of demons back in the day, maybe it was that before Yahushua.
before Yahushua, yeah. I mean, that's something like that. Would it be? You think it'd be any fish, or do you think it's just whatever this fish was? That whatever.
I think it was this certain fish.
I'm sure the smell of this burning isn't going to be a great smell. So whatever offends,
And especially if you're in a locked room and you burn it in a room, that's gonna be terrible.
it also gives us some interesting things to contemplate as far as can demons be hurt? And it sounds like well, they can at least drive them away. I don't know about being hurt, but it sounds like they are not. They smell things as well. Which is very interesting. If they're able to smell, what else can they do that we don't know that they were able to do? All right, I think that's it. Anyone else have anything on this?
Today is the preparation day. Tomorrow is the Shabbat.
Yep, today is preparation day. Tomorrow Shabbat means you guys are, for anybody who's keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of our Creator, that means tomorrow is the seventh day of our Creator. And we are told today is a preparation day, which means we do everything we're going to do today. And at sunset today is when our Shabbat begins, and it goes all the way till sunset tomorrow. So,
And also we'll be live at 12 o'clock Eastern time.
is it 12 o'clock
Yeah,
Eastern time?
because they're not an hour ahead of us Eastern
Okay,
time.
so now we'll be live on Shabbat, 12 o'clock Eastern time. I don't know if it changes for anyone out there, for you guys.
I know for the U.S. people.
For the U.S. people, but did our time change?
No, we don't have time to do that. So
Right, but I'm talking, I know
We're
our time
CST.
doesn't change.
We're CST.
But we used to do it at 11 o'clock. Is it still 11 for us?
Yeah.
Okay, still 11, but it'd be
It's 12
12.
o'clock EST.
12 o'clock
And
EST.
yeah, Eastern's at 1 hour ahead of us.
All right, we'll try to get a schedule today for anyone who wants to join us with that. And again, thank you guys very, very much. We love you guys very, very much. Please keep this family in prayer. We are going headstrong into attempting to get all of these scriptures out and dialed in. And it is a tremendous task for this family. And we are doing it with joy, but it is getting tiresome, and it's just kind of beginning. So we will continue on. Much love to everybody out there. We love you all.
All right, shalom.